So we're going to start off with a cruise for this January with Costa, who are part of the Carnival group, so that's P&O, Princess, all the same group. We're talking about amazing standards. We can take you to Dubai, so have a look at this, and we'll talk through the Costa experience.
Yes, so can you imagine just being off in a couple of weeks' time, off to the sun on this beautiful ship, and this is the Costa Neoclassica, and on this ship you're going to experience true luxury and elegance and timeless Italian design everywhere you look. So, you know, beautiful sort of glass sculptures, even the gym looks sophisticated and elegant. You know, everything looks really, really stylish. And there's a nice intimate mood on board as well. It's a smaller size ship, so, you know, that means that guests have got opportunities to sort of meet and socialise with other people, but also really attentive style of service. And again, as I said, it's so elegant. And this means you can also go into quite nice, you know, ports as well. And you're going to have time to really experience all the destinations as well, because that's something that Costa and the Neo collection really pride themselves on. They call it slow cruising, so you've got plenty of time in each port.
And although children would be welcome, it's predominantly adult-based, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, dining on board this ship as well, I do have to mention, is absolutely mouth-watering as well. Very Italian-inspired cuisine.
I know it says the lead date is the 17th of January, but there's been a change. All the dates, and we've got 17th, 24th and the 31st of January, they're all that price, starting at $589. I wonder how much flights to Dubai would be. Anyway, that's where we're going to start. We're flying you overnight to Dubai, aren't we?
I know, how lovely. Again, I want to go on this one.
I really do.
But I've got the kids at school, so I don't think I can. But I would if I could, because you are flying off and you're arriving in Dubai, and then you're going to be there and, you know, enjoying all the beautiful sights.
And the temperatures at this time of year.
Oh, I mean, it'll be really, really, really hot. So you'll be back with a tan. You'll be the absolute, you know, envy of all of your friends. And seeing things like this amazing man-made sand dunes, which is called the Palm Jumeirah, absolutely stunning. And then, of course, you've got kind of all the Middle Eastern influence, but it's very glamorous Dubai as well. And you've got even things like that. So you can go into the desert and go cruising in a jeep and stuff, and the sand dunes, all these amazing buildings, almost a bit like Las Vegas or somewhere. I mean, they're so sort of glamorous and surreal. And you've got things like the Burj Al Arab Hotel, which is one of the most expensive in the world, so you might not want to stay there, but you can at least go and have a little browse. Absolutely, see how the other half live. And you've got the Burj Khalifa as well, like one of the tallest buildings as well. So that's Dubai, absolutely fantastic. And you've got days 2 and 3 there, so you're really going to be able to soak it up. And then you're sailing off to Bahrain. So, very interesting, a nice sail to it. And of course, here, one of the things I would definitely do is go and visit the Great Mosque as well. So, very historic, built in on reclaimed land in 1984, and it's the largest building in the country. There it is, right there. It's beautiful. The mosque is made from marble from Italy, glass from Austria, and teak wood from India. So, it's really the thing to go and see when you get to Bahrain. You can have a tour around it. After you've been to Bahrain, you are then going to sail to Abu Dhabi, and you're going to get an overnight on board. And this is the capital of the United Arab Emirates. It's a really large, wealthy part of the nation, of the Emirates. Beautiful beaches, wonderful cultural buildings to see again, like the Grand Mosque. But more besides, if you kind of like, I've seen mosques now, I want to go and do something different. You've got things like Ferrari World. You've got the Emirates Palace. Again, you could do some desert camping. You have got an overnight on board. So, yeah, and if you're interested in F1 and things like that, you can go and see the Formula 1 track. There's so much to do and see. And then you are going to sail to Fujairah. And here again, you've got some wonderful, I think I have great pronunciation.
It's good, Gemma.
Was that all right? Some really good, I did stop drinking, I promise, in January. Christmas is over. Some wonderful old historic sites, such as the historic fort and the mosque that you can see there. And this is a really, really old, ancient mosque. The view from the top, absolutely stunning. And then this is the fort here, which is situated on a small hill, built in the 16th century and renovated at the beginning of the last century. So you can go and have a little look at that. And then you're going to sail to Dubai again, and you've got another overnight on board. So it's really nice. You're going to get to spend a proper bit of time there. And then on day 9, you'll disembark, transfer from the port to the airport, and fly from Dubai back to London Gatwick. And you'll at least have taken a chunk out of the winter.
Well, I mean, this is a late deal. remember, all the prices are starting at $589. 3 dates, 17th to 24th, 31st of January. It's one of the best offers I've ever seen for January. I know we've got a huge audience tonight looking for some winter sun, wanting to get away in the next few weeks, and it honestly does not get better than this. The single price, by the way, is outstanding at $699. So that's all your return flights. I mean, I know friends of mine that have flown over to, you know, Dubai. Return flights could cost you the best part of that $589. We can provide flights from most UK airports. These are based on London Gatwick, but can always sort out other flights if possible. You've got 2 nights, remember, on board in Dubai and an overnight in Abu Dhabi, and that single special, and they do go quickly. There's a bit of a rush tonight and a bit of an urgency. That single special from only $699.
Yeah.
I get really excited the first show of the year with Planet Cruise because you always know you're going to get some of the best deals of the year.
Well, that's right. It's what we were talking about before, reason to book with Planet Cruise, and it is the value for money. Yeah. I mean, that's just unbelievable that we can put deals like that together.
They are, the biggest UK independent agent, and we're going to be talking about 2 new awards that they've recently won.